It's Gorman in the morning with Fletcher and Ryder. Now, 92 KQRS.
92 KQRS. Gorman in the morning. I am Paul Fletcher. I'm next to Ryder.
Tell her to put her hand on her tummy and hum to him.
Some wedding night advice from my dead grandma.
It's so creepy.
Put her hand on her tummy and hum to him.
That's right. So we're in the NHL, or in hockey, we would call it being on a penalty kill. We're down a man. All right, but we're here and we're gonna do this thing.
Yeah,
you and me.
Steve's feeling like fully under the weather. I chatted with him a little bit this morning. Here's this conversation.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. There's no Michael Jackson left for him.
And then we said no show today for him.
I mean, think about it. Dude toughed it out yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, he shouldn't have been on the air at all. Toughed it out from home. Today, he's going to just rest. Probably what he should have done yesterday, quite honestly. Yeah. But anyway.
Well.
Yeah. We do what we do.
We do what we do. And what we
go.
do is feeling Minnesota. Let's hit me with some headlines.
All right. So this is, it's kind of like giggle-worthy, but there is a winter weather advisory going on right now for mostly southern Minnesota, but up to southern central Minnesota. Like you're saying, this might tickle like Lakeville and
like
the
Lakeville,
really super south.
Shakopee. If you're down in Jordan, you're probably going to get some snow.
It's definitely a south thing, but the part that I thought was the best is the National Weather Service even went a bit off script and said the only reason why this is a winter weather advisory is because it's the first snow of the year. Normally they wouldn't even. Expires at 9 a.m. So yeah.
I know, but it's that first one where everybody forgets how to drive.
Exactly.
I'm probably going to have a list of like 18 different accidents to do during traffic.
You know what, though? Send us pictures. If you see some snow, I want to see it because
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing out, man. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said President Donald Trump's proposed $2,000 tariff rebate checks are gaining steam. I'm all about this.
What? He's surprised? You say you're going to send people $2,000. Of course it's gaining steam.
Well, it's gaining steam politically, I mean. But it would still need congressional approval. Bessent also said checks would be for working families and would have an income limit. The president said Americans can expect the checks around mid-2026. Now, I'm also reading a lot of skeptics. There are a lot of people who get paid to pay attention to politics that say, I wouldn't bank on this. But
you don't want to be the J-hole who votes against giving people $2,000. So if this does get to a vote, I imagine it'll go through. I'm no expert, but
no, but I like that mindset, and I'm totally. I mean, I would love $2,000. Could really use $2,000. And you know what? Remember back during COVID, it was sometimes per head. So maybe my wife and I would each get like 4. Let's get 4.
Sure.
How about 6?
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're both taxpayers.
100%. It's never too soon to talk Minnesota State Fair, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, even on a day with winter weather advisory.
All right, so what do you know?
First show has been announced. 2026 Grandstand, Weird Al Yankovic.
Nice.
I would go just for this. I just got goosebumps. For real. He's promising a supersized concert experience.
Of course.
Which means there'll be 8 additional players. And his exact words were, twice the players, which means we'll be twice as good. Tickets go on sale this Friday. Anyway, it will cost more to ship packages through the United States Postal Service next year. USPS said customers can expect, on average, a 6.3% increase. That's across, so they took it's different among all of their different shipping methods, how much it's going to increase. I averaged them all out, about 6.3%. Postal Service said the price changes are part of the agency's 10-year plan to revitalize itself and become financially stable. That's important.
It is.
Yeah.
And I like getting mail, so I'll pay 6% to make sure that I keep getting mail. It comes right to my house.
Yeah, well, here's the other thing.
It's like Uber Eats for information.
Right. Well, and for the most part, it's just like, it's like extreme, not extreme, but it's like heightened delivery services that are getting the increases for the most part.
Like priority mail and that
and
kind
if you want
of
something sent next day or whatever, they're going to charge you a little bit more. That's fair. I think routine stuff is going to be pretty much the same.
All right.
The artificial intelligence boom is driving a surge in electricity demand forecasts, with many utilities overestimating future needs to justify building new power plants. Data center developers are submitting requests for power in multiple jurisdictions, leading to potential overbuilding and increased costs for consumers. Gosh, this doesn't sound like us at all. Utilities face challenges in accurately forecasting demand growth, with some regulators and utilities cracking down on speculative requests.
Where'd you rather live? Next to a data center like this or a hog farm?
Hog farm,
Yeah?
1,000%.
Okay.
I mean, my thing is like yesterday we did a story about an inflatable bag that can capture asteroids in space. Can we accurately predict how many of these we need, for the love of God?
For the data centers?
Yeah,
No, we can't. We need as many as people will approve. That's however, whatever the city council is going to sign off on.
God. Just take it. Calm down. Calm down. Not you, them. Sharon Osbourne revealed she was sent hair, blood, and nail clippings for a DNA test from a woman who claims to be the secret child of Ozzy.
What?
And this
Okay.
this went down. The three of them, the remaining members, her and the two kids, have a podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
This is where it kind of came out. They were discussing it. They were joking about it, etc. But at the same time, they're grieving. Like, I can't imagine the crap that they're dealing with.
Sure.
That comes with it. Like this, for example. It's being reported that Ozzy claimed that he was cursed after visiting Robert the Doll, and that contributed to his health decline. Robert the Doll is a 120-year-old figure locked away at the Fort East Martello Museum in Key West, and it's widely regarded as one of the most haunted objects in America.
Oh, okay. Is this like the Raggedy Andy doll or something like that?
It kind of looks like that.
Okay.
It doesn't actually look as spooky as some of the others do.
Huh.
Like, what's that one? What's the doll that inspired The Conjuring? The
I think
Annabelle or whatever? The Annabelle doll or whatever?
Sure.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Like that thing looks creepy. This one doesn't. Lastly, the family discussed the idea of a tribute concert for Ozzy, with Sharon mentioning she is in talks with Villa Park for a potential event. Yes to that.
Like the Back to the Beginning annually type thing?
It doesn't specify that. It just says that she's in talks to put together a tribute concert, which would be fantastic. And
She knows how to put a show together.
She does. And you know what? Make a little bit of money, probably raise a bunch of money for charity as well. Dr. Seuss is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Jim Carrey. That version. Are you a fan of this version?
I don't think I've seen it all the way. I've seen clips. I don't think I've seen it all the way through.
Well, it's apparently going to be making its way back to theaters ahead of Christmas. The Ron Howard-directed film originally premiered in 2000, celebrating a 25th anniversary. It'll have a limited run starting December 12th.
Wait, Ron Howard directed that?
Yeah.
So
it's a good version.
Okay.
I like the old school cartoon the best, but this one's number 2 for me if we're talking Grinch.
Oh, yeah. Boris Karloff. Come on, man.
Right?
He's freaking great. I watch that one every year.
Absolutely. A JetBlue flight from Boston to Tampa had to turn around and make an emergency landing last week after someone vaped weed in one of the bathrooms and the crew inhaled. Check this out.
JetBlue 1191, I just have some questions. Is the cockpit secure right now?
Hey, from cockpit secure, we had a customer vape in the lab, and smoking marijuana in the lab. We would like it to turn to Boston.
JetBlue 1191, roger.
For JetBlue 1191, we had a security issue on with a passenger, mostly a disturbance. They were smoking marijuana. Our crew inhaled it, and now we're overweight landing. So that's the main reason for the emergency.
Freaking reefer madness up in there.
Did they say overweight emergency landing?
Yeah, because they got a bunch of gas because they were going to,
right.
Because they were going to go fly to wherever, and then they got to dump it, and I think maybe some birds die. I don't know. Or it ends up on a car that's going through the Caribou drive-through. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Ugh.
I think it's interesting. Fines these days range from a few hundred to thousands. When did they get lax on this? I thought it was a hardcore, $250,000 or something like that if you smoked on a plane.
Well,
and there was
they're not the FCC, and he didn't swear on the radio.
Well, I know that, but
Okay.
there was the fear of death was put in me when I was a child, that if you smoke on a plane, you're going to jail for a long time and you're going to be fined more than you could ever pay.
Sure. Yeah. My thing is, how do we not have flight attendants on these JetBlue flights who can tolerate a little bit of weed smoke?
You would think. But the pilots are supposed to be, but then they're all drinking.
They're all sealed. So it's got to be the flight attendants.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I don't know if they have their own air. And hey, fun fact, you can't tell us on the text line because it's broken right now.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Our pets' heads are falling off. We got no Steve. We got no text. Our pets' heads are falling off. What is happening?
Oh, man.
All right. Well, you know what? Sports has to be working.
Yep. I've got some decent sports news.
All right.
Timberwolves beat the Dallas Mavericks 120-96 last night. Naz Reid scored a season-high 22 points.
Okay.
All 5 starters shot in the double digit. Wolves are going to face the Wizards tomorrow night. The Wizards looking for their second win of the season. They are 1-11 right now, so hopefully that's an easy win.
Yeah, hopefully.
Wild face Carolina Hurricanes tomorrow night. Puck drop 8:30. What's up with that?
That's a little too late for me. You know what? Some other Wild news. I don't know if you saw this. Minnesota Wild ownership has teased a major business announcement on Tuesday, today.
I was going to ask if you had any inside info on that.
I have nothing. This is the first I'm hearing of it, but I once again have a tingle down my spine. Like,
okay.
It's like I'm
Major
panicked
business news?
and or super excited. I just hope that there's nothing, negative. It's easy to jump to negative conclusions in Minnesota sports.
Why would they hold a press conference if it was going to be a negative thing? They generally let that leak via a release. My fingers are crossed for, I know both the Wolves and the Twins do some local games on like broadcast TV, and that's generally how I watch sports. So I would love it if it was a deal like this.
Yeah.
But some people were hinting at, maybe the renovations they've been asking for, maybe they've got some news on that.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hopefully that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you know what? That's a good point. I think it's something like that.
All right, get ready. We've got
What?
Olympic news. Minnesota native and curling legend John Schuster will not take his team to the Winter Olympics for the 6th time. He was He was overtaken by a curling crew headed by skipper Dan Cardiac Casper. I like that name.
All right.
Team Casper has virtually secured their place in the 2026 Games in Italy. They're ranked 8th in the world. They head to an international Olympic qualifying event in Canada this December. They beat out Schuster's team in Sioux Falls over the weekend during an American qualifying event.
Wow, that's it's the end of an era.
It is.
It's actually an end of multiple eras because I love curling. Yeah, I'm going to probably talk about curling way too much once the Olympics start. It's so fascinating and fun.
Glad we started this early then.
I'll keep it under wraps until then.
Yeah, Schuster's got 2 medals. He's got a bronze and a gold, so good for him. It's not like he's walking away with anything.
Yeah, it just we don't have any Minnesota in curling anymore though. That's Tyler George is another good dude. He's gone on I think he's too busy. I think that's what I think part of it is that those guys got to be so big, kind of just like that they've got other things to do now.
Sure.
Like Tyler George does I think color analysts and stuff like that for curling events and what. So they're probably not as focused on the actual curling. And my guess is when you're talking milli-inches, you know what I mean? Like if you lose even a little bit, you're losing a lot in that sport. That's my guess. But like you said, or like we said, end of an era. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Maple Grove's a good spot.
Hell yeah, it is.
I love Maple Grove. In fact, it may have been a wee Paul when I lived in Maple Grove for many, many years. That's where I grew up.
Nice. Yeah.
We love Maple Grove.
My second favorite record store in the metro, down in the valley, Maple Grove.
So you like down in the valley and down in the valley.
I do. I like those two quite a bit.
That's fair.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
REM. The end of the world as we know it. Kind of feels like that around here. 92 KQRS, Gorman in the morning, minus Gorman.
That's freaking dramatic. Kind of feels like the end of the world.
We did just fine before REM without our fearless. What do we call him? Is he our leader?
Hell yeah, he is.
All right.
He's the drummer in our rock band that keeps everything moving.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what? Somebody's going to have to step up today and be the lead singer, I think, probably.
Okay, all right.
I think right now it's you.
Okay, because we were going to talk about my ultimate bedroom fantasy.
Okay.
It is sleeping with like a bajillion pillows.
Okay.
Just all around my body. And it's taking off on TikTok. They gave it a dumb name. They're calling it potato bed.
That is a really dumb name.
Here are the steps to potato bed. I haven't done this with the fitted sheet. I've only done it without, where I make a giant pile of pillows around myself, like 5 or 6 of them. But if you grab a fitted sheet, flip it upside down, fill the edges with all of your pillows and blankets, and then sleep inside of it. I think it kind of looks like a dog bed.
That's what it sounds like.
Are you down with this? I need to sleep with, if I'm by myself, like 5 pillows. What about you?
Really? I'm a 3-pillow guy. I got the main pillow, and then I got a super thin one, because sometimes I want the thin one. The main pillow that I put my head on, okay?
Okay, yep.
Then I have a super thin one, because sometimes I want a little more elevation, and then I have one that I hug. That's it.
Oh, I have a hug pillow, too.
Yeah, and I've tried the body pillow thing before, which is like the least manly thing you could possibly, I have a body pillow.
I mean,
But I didn't care for it anyway. My kids have one. They call it a bed nest. Where essentially they do this.
They do this, but
That's
you paid a crap
name.
ton more money for it than just flipping a sheet upside down?
No, they just put pillows all over the floor and sleep every now and then. Can we have a bed nest sleepover? Instead of sleeping in their beds, they want to sleep on the floor, yada yada. And so I think it's a better name than potato bed. Plus,
it is.
If it's going to be a potato bed, it better be mashed potatoes. I'm not sleeping on a raw potato. Those are hard as hell.
What is that? Sleeping with I think they're thinking like a baked potato, which is nice and squishy on the inside.
It should be a baked potato bed.
Yeah.
That sounds way more like I'm way more likely to fall asleep in a baked potato bed than I would be in a bed filled with raw potatoes. They're not super comfortable. Game on.
This is like the one stupid TikTok hack that I might actually try. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay, I want you to report back if you actually try this damn trend.
As Fletcher mentioned, Steve sounds a lot like this today.
He does.
Yeah, so we're not going to hear from him.
That's right. We are Steve Gorman-less, but we're carrying on, and we're going to do it bravely is what we're going to do. We're all looking, this time of the year, we're all looking to avoid getting sick.
Hell yeah, we are.
Right? Right now, we're looking to find ways to get Steve healthy. He was, he tried to suck it up and tough it out yesterday. It didn't really work. And while he was sucking it up and trying to power through, we stumbled upon some medieval health tips that really, they're so ridiculous. They sound like TikTok hacks. But they're actual things people used to do back in the day to stay healthy or to get healthy.
I'm going to see if I can picture Steve trying any of these. Okay. What do you got?
This one, no. Dead vultures.
Where are we going to find him a dead vulture?
Where are we going to find a vulture, period? We're in Minnesota. Tough to find. Apparently, you want to decapitate said vulture after saying a brief prayer. They claimed vultures' skull bones could prevent migraines. Their eyeballs could help sore eyes. And you could induce labor by tying their feathers to a woman's leg.
Okay, I've known some women who have had a tough time getting those babies to come out, and I think they might try this. Do you think this would work with any of the turkeys that are just milling around our neighborhood?
Maybe just any large bird in general, maybe.
I don't think migraines are his symptom.
No, I don't think that one's going to work.
Let's try again.
This one initially grossed me out. Barley water. What you're going to do is you basically just boil a bunch of barley. Then strain the water and drink. That's beer, isn't it?
We're halfway to making a beer.
Yeah.
So beer is 4 ingredients. It's water, barley, hops, and yeast. And we've got 2 of them right there. Those are not my 2 favorite ones because they aren't the ones that make you drunk. But I would definitely try this if I was feeling like crap.
But it still sounds really, really gross. A text, by the way, from over 1,000 years ago claimed it would help with digestion.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
Did we have Verizon 1,000 years ago? That's a hell of a text. Actually, I think they mean like on a tablet. It's like a literal stone tab. And I think we had paper
Somebody
back then.
was so confident in this, they etched it in stone.
I think we had paper 1,000 years ago. Okay, that sounded gross. The barley water sounded gross until I read this. Goat poop. Goat poop was a health hack from the 11th century that said, quote, dissolve goat dung in water. You're going to filter out the chunks, thankfully, and that's supposed to relieve chest pain.
Goats will eat like freaking anything, right?
But aren't they largely herbivores, though? They're not like skimmers, are they?
Carnivorous goats? No, I don't think that. But they'll eat freaking garbage and stuff. So they must have a hella. I think so. Yeah.
Are they the raccoon of the horse family? Is that what?
Horse family?
Close enough. Upright, 4 legs.
Yeah.
A tail. A
hooves.
face. And hooves.
Cloven animals.
They're like raccoons of the horse family, sure.
I believe so.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So their immune systems must be great. So I'm guessing that there is something happening here. Real desperate to try this.
Yeah, swallowing, drinking goat poop, it sounds rather disgusting. I mean, it depends on how bad the ailment as to whether or not I'm going here.
Like, you probably have to be on your deathbed, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I don't know. I've had a few illnesses over the years where I felt like I was on my deathbed. Ugh. So I might try it. How about, have you ever been in that kind of a situation?
Where I thought I was going to die?
Like, did you feel that bad where you thought, maybe I will try goat poop?
No, I don't think I've been to goat poop level sick yet, but we'll see.
All right. We are Gorman in the morning. Sans Gorman. We are without Gorman, but I'm Fletcher, and I'm joined by Ryder, and we're powering through.
That dude is down with the sickness. So we're talking about health hacks. Do you have any yourself that you do to stay healthy?
I don't have anything exciting. I'm a big believer in vitamin C and vitamins in general. I'm a big believer in zinc and magnesium. Magnesium kind of takes care of the gut and takes care, helps out with and then the zinc and the vitamin C are huge on immune systems. So those are kind of my go-tos because I knock on wood, I don't get sick too often.
Okay, I take all of my medical advice from Little John. Yeah.
Are you talking Jägermeister and actual shots that go into your arm? You hit it from all angles? Or?
Ooh, I haven't done a Yag shot in a really long time.
That used to be my go-to.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah?
From the cooler where they get it down to 37 degrees or something like that.
Yeah, that's actually you know what? I don't remember the last time. It's been a really long time since I've said a Jaeger shot sounds really good.
Yeah, because we're flying solo here and everything's going off the rails.
I think we should it's not. We're keeping it on the tracks.
Okay, all right.
So
per the Facebook page we heard from Rochelle, she's got a great health hack.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do all of these, but she says roast an entire bulb of garlic and eat it. Take a teaspoon, just a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, raw ginger. I would do that, and hot toddy with lemon. I would do the hot toddy with lemon too.
Is this when we're sick?
This is when we're sick, or just a day that ends in Y. Well, that's kind of chilly out.
The hot toddy with lemon for sure. The rest of it, I don't know.
What's coming in on the Luther Westside Volkswagen Talk and Text line?
Alan, this one I'm not sure I'm ready to commit to. Says molasses and apple cider vinegar every day.
Ooh, every day? Okay.
Dude, have you ever tried apple cider vinegar?
Yeah, it's
every
nice
day?
And tangy.
Oof, God. I'm not sure about that one. This one, though, is interesting from a 952 number. Put on some sweatsuits. Drink.
Ooh, multiple?
Sweatsuits, I guess.
Okay.
It says sweatsuits. Drink 2 fingers of brandy, lemon, and honey. Go to bed. Sleep like a baby, and you'll feel better tomorrow morning. Promise?
Honey. Okay.
All right.
Sleep like a baby is and poop my pants in the middle of the night?
Yeah. Hopefully somebody's there to change the diaper. I don't know. Last but not least,
all right.
from a 507 number, slather your throat with chicken fat and wrap some dirty socks around your neck.
Dirty socks.
I think this dude missed the topic. We're not talking about fetishes. We're trying to feel better. That sounds
fat.
like a Saturday night, is what that sounds like.
At the Fletcher house?
No!
Game on.
Somebody else's house, bruh.
I got a health hack for Steve that came in on the Facebook page. Katie says Vicks on the bottom of the feet. I've heard of this a lot, but I don't think I'd ever try it.
No, we've actually done this quite a bit. My mom's a former nurse, so
Sure.
I have a lot of health hacks, and I a lot of times forget a lot of them. We immediately, if the kids have an issue, it's immediate Vicks on the bottom of the feet with socks on. And then the chest too, if it gets up into the chest.
How the hell does it work?
Everything goes through the feet. Like the feet push everything up through your body. I'm telling you, it carries it all the way.
Okay, so if I want to become super rich, just bathe my feet in singles, and I'll be flooded with cash.
You know what? Make sure you're wearing socks, but that might work.
Okay.
Do you have any hundreds laying around? Don't use dollar bills, because that'll only bring you some wealth.
Okay. If I did become automatically wealthy, I think the first thing I'd do is hop on a plane and do a round-the-world type deal.
That would be pretty awesome.
Hell
Better
yeah.
yet, buy your own plane. Do it that way. But if you have to fly commercial, here's a little tip to help out. A frequent flyer shared a special seat to help you if you get anxious when flying. Do you get anxious at all?
No.
You don't at all?
No.
Oh, during the takeoffs, I sweat every time. Palms get sweaty. I'm like, it's like the beginning of the Eminem song, Lose Yourself. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms or whatever.
Mom's spaghetti on your shirt, yes.
Yep, all of that. So here's what he says. This TikToker, at Aaron Travels 1, says the spot you want if you get anxious during flight, the spot you want is the seat.
In the lavatory.
No.
Oh.
No. Okay. You know what? We're not. Okay. So anyway, the spot you want is over the wings. The wings help the plane stay balanced. You're going to feel less turbulence as opposed to seats in the front or back.
Yeah, that's a rider's dad tip. He would always make sure when we were flying anywhere that we were sitting over the plane, which I'd get bummed. I wanted the window seat and I wanted to look down on everything getting really ridiculously tiny, but no, just a giant wing there.
Yeah.
Also, he really wanted to make the there's something on the wing Twilight joke.
Oh, yeah, those are
over and over again.
That's always a good joke. Over and over again. Look, right there. Oh, nope, it's gone. Sorry, you missed it. Also, statistically, the middle seats in the back of the aircraft are the safest. So it's not only the less turbulence, but also safety. 28% fatality rate compared to aisle seats in the middle of the cabin, which have a fatality rate of 44%. And that's like 35 years of FAA data that Time Magazine analyzed. So I guess that's where you want to sit.
I mean, You've got to have like kind of a big window if you want to get the plane crash data in there.
That is correct.
It doesn't happen every day. Still the safest mode of transportation.
That absolutely 100%.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning without Steve, but we soldier on. I'm Paul Fletcher. That is Ryder. Are we ready to play this?
Well, I do want to hit on a health hack for Steve from Marissa on our Facebook page. She says, if you feel a cold coming on, mix a pack of Emergency into a tall glass of orange juice and add a generous glug of vodka. I don't even feel sick, and I might try that one.
Emergency it's not bad.
Yes.
It's kind of like nature's Tang, I guess, in a way.
I call
Kinda
that one
tasty.
a prescription screwdriver.
I like it.
All right.
You just made that up? I like that. That's great. All right, are we
WTF
ready?
WTF time. We got John Mulaney tickets on the line. What's happening, man?
All right, here we go. 3 stories. I give you 3 stories. You have to identify if they're from Wisconsin, Texas, or Florida. They could be from any one of those 3, but not from any place else. Now, we could have any combination. Could be one of each, could be 2 of one of another, or all from one state, but it is Wisconsin, Texas, or Florida.
Here we go.
The first one. I can't even imagine getting so angry I throw hot soup in someone's face, but this story isn't about me.
It's shocking video of a customer throwing soup into a restaurant manager's face. The customer ordered a spicy Menudo soup. It's a popular Mexican soup, and she claims that it was so hot it actually melted the top of the takeout container. The manager, 24-year-old Janelle Broland, says the woman first called to complain.
And I, of course, offered her like refunds and was trying to get her just something completely different if she wasn't in the mood for soup anymore.
But the customer showed up to confront her in person.
She just still continued to yell, make a scene, still cursing with, families in the restaurant. And that's when I said, ma'am, you either need to calm down or I'm going to be calling the police. And I said, ma'am, I can still help you and get you something. I just ask that you don't yell and cuss at me. And that's the moment she threw it at me.
When cooked, soup can reach a temperature in excess of 200 degrees. Fortunately, the soup had cooled down when it was thrown into her face, but she says it still stung.
The warmth of the soup was not enough to really burn me, but my eyes were stinging so bad. They were burning, and the spices were all like inside of the top part of my nose, and it caused me to have a nosebleed.
The customer walked out, but she has been identified.
It's so shocking to watch. If you could speak to her, what would you say to her?
I really don't have anything to say to her. I just kind of really hope that she learns her lesson, that people are not going to tolerate being treated that way ever.
Man, I'm torn on that one.
Are you?
Yes, because there's only one state out of WTF where you would need to explain what Menudo is. But to get up from your comfy couch and go all the way down to the restaurant to complain suggests you are not from that state. Do you see my conundrum?
I do, actually. And I love it makes me so fulfilled that you came upon that, because it's part of why I use the story. Because I thought, I can't even imagine, though, throwing soup in somebody's face. That's insanity. Anyway, all right. If you're going to go try to go peeping on this mom's child, you're going to get tackled.
New at 10 and only on tonight, a police officer's dash cam rolling when a area mother tackles a suspected peeper. Michael Lepardi live at PD tonight and just spoke with the mom. Michael?
Dominique, that mom had just returned home from the store around 7 o'clock in the morning when she saw a man in her yard. She says he was able to get away from 2 officers, but not from her. Even if you think you can run from the cops, good luck getting past this mom.
I figured at least I could do if I got them down, tripped them up, whatever, then they, have a chance to get caught up.
That's Phyllis Pena in the red shirt.
First instinct was just to make sure he didn't go any further.
Captured on police dash cam, taking down a man she says was trying to look into her 15-year-old daughter's bedroom window early on a Sunday morning.
My kids are my life, and, making sure I protect them pretty much.
Police Sergeant Rory Welch gave her some credit.
It was a pretty good tackle.
He told us the suspect is 19-year-old Zane Hawkins. Police found Hawkins nearby, but he tried to get away. They say he started running back towards mom, who moved in and made the tackle.
Not very often that we have somebody that actually steps in and puts themselves in harm's way to assist in apprehending somebody.
And the cop, fist bumped me, and he was like, hey, so I heard they're looking for a new linebacker.
Hawkins was booked into jail and is now facing charges of possession of a controlled substance, evading arrest, and resisting arrest, and could face even more charges. The chief has asked to meet with the mom to commend her and said in an email he might even give her a job application.
Oh, man. I'm confident on this one.
Are you?
Yeah, there's only one state where football is big enough that literally every person knows how to play it.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I see where you're going with that.
All right.
And I'll tell you what, she's selling herself short. It is absolutely a proper form tackle.
You see?
For real. Like, all right. So we will get into this further.
Okay.
While we play the next song, though, I'm going to get this up on video or up on socials because I want people to see the tackle because it's awesome.
Okay.
So I'll get to that. The third story we've got, if you've got a backpack filled with drugs and you forget it at a library, you probably shouldn't go back for it. Not even for your
A man was
nunchucks.
arrested and charged this week after authorities say he left his backpack with meth inside at the library.
Employees say the bag was left unattended for hours. Police found 3 bags inside containing the drug. 31-year-old Joel Mullen-Romo was charged with possession of methamphetamine. Tia Johnson tells us how he inadvertently turned himself in.
Police Chief Dan Mall finding abandoned drugs is pretty normal, but the suspect helping investigators is not.
And most people won't show up and ask for it back if they know there's contraband in there, but this guy decided he wanted to get his meth back.
Police say Joel Mullen-Romo left his backpack at Shawano Library on Monday. He came to the police department hours later trying to get what he left inside.
Among all the personal items, she found about 1.9 grams of methamphetamine. And there's children in that library and other people in that library that maybe out of the goodness of their heart, they would look through it and see if there was a name in it and come in contact with that.
Court documents say officers found clear glass nunchucks and other items in the backpack as well. What? Chief Mall says the library did the right thing by calling them, and he wants to let the public know to always give them a call if they suspect anything.
We're out there 24/7. We don't care where we're going and what we're doing, and it doesn't bother us one bit. We'd rather have the call.
Tia Johnson, News.
Did he forget his library card? What? Like the nunchuck, clear nunchucks, by the way.
Yes. Now, our buddy James Young, who does the weekends, got one of those Prince library cards for the Minneapolis Public Library. He put a picture all over. So very cool.
Yeah.
Way cooler than a backpack full of meth, in my opinion.
I love how precious, and don't get me wrong, this is serious.
Yeah.
But I love how precious the police sheriff or chief is. He's like, we wouldn't want anybody to come in contact. You don't want to come in contact with it. Oh my God. Like, good Lord, calm down. It's gonna be okay. All right. So we've got 3. We've got the soup lady, the soup Nazi, really.
Yep.
You getting tackled by the mom and the backpack of meth in a library. Do we have somebody who has cracked the code?
Oh, hell yeah. Taylor's got it all figured out.
Nice work, Taylor. Where are you from?
Eden Prairie.
Eden Prairie. All right, Taylor. Let's go over it again one more time. We had
give me a recap, and we'll see if I can match Taylor.
Yeah, I bet you. Right. I feel good about you this morning, Ryder. All right, so we had somebody so angry, a customer so angry about soup being too hot, she threw it in someone's face. Taylor, where do you think this happened? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, you have to guess first.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay,
I'm getting excited. Ryder,
this is not
take your
just
guess.
soup, it's Menudo.
Right.
And Menudo is real popular in places where you've got a lot of great Hispanic food. So I'm going to say Texas and Florida. This is very popular. Not so much in Wisconsin. I'm going to say this is from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yes.
Taylor, what do you got?
I think it's very popular in Texas, and so this happened in Texas.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct, yeah.
All right.
Wow. I would have thought you'd be torn between Texas and Florida on that. No Menudo soup in Florida?
Menudo, no, I'm saying it's totally there, and they just worship the Menudo so much that they would not be willing to waste it by throwing it in somebody's face.
All right, now I see where you're going with that.
All right. What's up next?
So the second story, you've got the peeping Tom who was tackled by the tackling mom. Ryder.
Okay, tackling mom, it's all about football. It's all about Texas. I'm saying Texas here.
That's a good guess. I mean, but you know what? A lot of really good Florida football. A lot of really good football in Wisconsin. Taylor, what do we got?
Definitely Texas.
Yeah,
all right.
That's definitely Texas. Absolutely correct. And last but not least, a backpack filled with drugs and clear nunchucks. Don't forget those. Ryder?
Ooh, I'm just going with Florida on this one because it just feels methy.
All right, methy,
Yes.
but a library. And the chief was so concerned about everybody's well. So, Taylor, what's the correct answer?
Wisconsin.
Oh,
All right. So did you get one? One for three?
Yeah.
What the hell?
What?
Come on, you had no pressure this morning. All right. But you know what? The important part is Taylor got all three. And Taylor, you're off to see John Mulaney. Thank you for hanging, and thanks for playing.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
congrats.
Have fun.
Yeah, it should be great. It should be an awesome show.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
92 KQRS, Gorman in the morning. Without Steve, he's out sick. You got me, Fletcher, and that's Ryder. We are doing Rock the Pantry, my friends. We're looking to load up the open door pantry with non-perishable food donations. We're doing this through this coming Friday. We're at 2000 Southeast Elm Street. And we're, again, every donor is going to get some free stuff from us, but also you have a shot to win free stuff from the Wild, like tickets to a game, autographed pucks, a signed Krill Kaprizov jersey. Those are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's the green home jersey.
Yes.
And we actually analyzed promotions queen Amy and I analyzed the signatures. The two are so different. It's hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just, I'm sure it's, it's quick
They're
signature.
both
you know how they work.
authentic.
Oh, they are. They
Yes.
both are. I'm not saying I'm not questioning the legitimacy of the signatures. I'm just saying that the two are so different. It's kind of interesting. If you'd like a list, if you're feeling uncreative, you're like, what non-perishables should we bring in? Head over to 92KQRS.com. There's a updated list of specific needs that Open Door Pantry suggests. So check that out. It's all thanks to our friends at MSP Plumbing, Heating, Air.
Hell yeah. Have you walked through the lobby lately? I know it's usually dark when you come in, but this sucker is packed.
Yeah, it is. And when the cool part is that you see, it's like you walk by it at one quick glance and you're like, oh, there's not really that much more food. But then you look behind the table and you're like,
there's
there's
food.
boxes and boxes. And so you're doing a great job, but we still have plenty of room for more. Again, we're doing this through Friday. A health hack for Steve?
I got a health hack. This one coming from Daniel on our Facebook page. I like this one so much, I might not even wait to get sick in order to try it out.
Okay.
Daniel says, super boof, and of course, Carboni's Pizzeria Pizza, sausage, pepperoni, green olive with extra sauce, large. I've seen lepers healed. I might swap the Carboni's for a Devani's, because they're my go-to. I need a pizza delivered to my house, and a proud sponsor of the Gorman in the Morning podcast.
Yeah, we love that. You can listen anywhere you get a podcast.
Do you know what super boof is, Fletcher?
I don't.
You did.
What is that?
It is a potent strain of marijuana.
Ah, you put that on the pizza?
No, you put that in your pipe and you smoke
I missed
it,
that
as
part.
they say.
And then you need the pizza after, maybe some Cheetos as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? If it's a stomach bug, you're not getting pizza down me. Probably no weed
Really,
either.
weed helps when your tummy's a little off. It has
Does it
helped
calm
me
the stomach?
in the
Really?
past. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
maybe I need to readdress all of that. So we've been taking health hacks to get Steve healthy throughout the morning. And this one, I've got a controversial one for you.
Okay.
Steven says drink hams every day. Germs don't like crappy beer. Is that crappy beer?
Yeah.
Is hams crappy though?
I like Steven in Apple Valley. I was about to say the same thing. I feel like he is right on the money with this hams, these light lagers, combating the germs. I try the PBR. I've got the grain belt going. Maybe even a Miller High Life every once in a while. And I'm freaking healthy as a horse.
Well, you also exercise and eat well.
I've been slacking a bit lately. And
Have you
still,
really?
Yeah, and still haven't gotten sick. So
All right. One more from a 763 number. We were talking about vultures, and you can sacrifice a vulture for various health benefits, including chest issues, which I believe Steve is having. A 763 number said turkey vultures are everywhere in Minnesota.
Ooh, they
Just
are.
drive down the freeway and lop the heads off one of those.
All right, watch out, turkey vultures. We're coming for you.
You are on watch, baby.
Yes.
Do you have another one, or is that all of them? Did I steal your hams one?
I think we're tapped out for now.
Okay.
I think
all
we
right.
got so many health hacks that I'm never going to get sick again.
Either that or just eat well and drink well. You know what? Before we get out of here, we always do the last word, and we actually have Steve get to give us the last word.
Wait for it.
I hope that's not what he sounds like.
It's so profound.
God, that's brutal.
He might.
He might. You're right. He might. He didn't. The text did not sound good. The description of what's going on.
Yeah, I am hopeful for him to recover sooner rather than later. So hopefully that's in the case. Tomorrow on the show, we're going to soldier on. I'm really excited.
With or without?
Yes, I'm really excited for this. For you, Fletcher, you're going to get to meet our friend Wendy Mayberry.
Okay.
She's a comic. She hosts a podcast, co-hosts a podcast called Day Drinking with Mom, and just is a mom who lives in the North Woods in Wisconsin. So Wendy's going to be a total blast. She's doing a show at the IDS building on Saturday night.
Oh, that's interesting.
They have this restaurant. It's called like Windows Over Marquette.
Okay,
So she'll be doing a comedy show there. We'll have tickets for you to win to see her do that too. But pumped about tomorrow.
It's dinner and comedy? Is that what she just said?
No, it's
okay. It's just a comedy show on the IDS?
It's a comedy show on the IDS.
Okay.
Yes.
I
No,
thought you
it's
said
on
dinner,
like
too.
it's on like the 50th floor.
The 50th floor. God, that would be so awesome.
It's really cool. Yeah. What do you got coming up next?
You know what? Still figuring out music because it's been a little bit of a gong show this morning, but I've been giving away wild tickets like for the last week or so.
Yeah.
And it's been rotating games. Today, I've got the dreaded, the gnarly, the stinky Dallas Stars. So be listening for those. I got a text keyword around 12:30, and then just after 11:45, we're going to go commercial free. So in the middle of that commercial freedom, we get Dallas Stars tickets. So you want to probably just keep it here.
Just because I know
92
you're
KQRS.
all flustered right now, I do want to point out that you also have Rock the Island tickets.
I do?
Yes. And they're coming up
see those.
real freaking speedy.
You know what? They're not in over here, so thank you.
Okay,
I'm glad.
It's Stone Temple Pilots are your big headliner, but a bunch of great rock bands: Theory of a Dead Man, Hinder, Hooba Stank.
Yeah,
Blackstone
Hooba
Cherry.
Stank.
That's all going to be happening at the Treasure Island Amphitheater this summer, Friday and Saturday, June 26th and June 27th.
All right.
So,
well, I'll
giddy
give those
up.
away then. It'll be good.
Gorman in the morning is also Gorman on the go. Get the 92 KQRS app and stream live or catch the Gorman in the morning podcast anytime. 92 KQRS.